Hello, my name is Antoine Sullivan. I'm a student and co-worker at the Tarpon Springs campus of St. Petersburg College. And this is my presentation to implement virtual advising and admissions kiosks all around the campus. Starting off with my overview and current issue, implementing more virtual advising kiosks in order to reach students more safer and effectively during COVID-19. Why? Because COVID-19 has presented a vast amount of issues for St. Petersburg College student enrollment process. Increasing numbers of students are willing to return to the campus, but unfortunately, the administration office has to produce to increase enrollment without being fully staffed on campus. We all know that there are some things that we must do to move on. Critically needs St. Petersburg College Tarpon Springs campus critically needs to increase its virtual presence and increase virtual advising kiosks as a solution. Final recommendation, secure locations, advertise virtual advising kiosks, and implement as early as possible to build familiarity among student body. Introduction. Becoming accredited in 1931, St. Petersburg College now has over 10 campuses throughout Pinellas County. During COVID-19 pandemic, campuses were forced to go virtual and adapt to newer strategies. Colleges all over the country have found it hard to return to the campus and keep employees safe. Since returning to the campus, students are looking for more resources and on-campus interactions by a smaller administration department than before. The Tarpon Springs campus has the opportunity to not only provide services through a new online platform, but also cover the needs of students who are now back on campus. This opportunity to provide services across the campus can be provided by virtual advising interactive kiosks with the proper locations and support. Now we must ask, how does this help us? Well, there's two benefits and there's two opportunities. For our admissions department, there is an opportunity to maximize the current staff numbers. Since the staffing numbers are split due to COVID for an on-campus and virtual advising, we also get to increase the rate of enrollment. We also get to decrease the pressure to move on to the next student more quickly. What does that provide? Overall better morale and less stress. Also increases the availability of advisors, and advising sessions will become less rushed and more focused on student success. Now, we must ask, what is the benefit for the Tarpon Springs campus students? Well, they get to maximize student time on campus, provide all resources effectively and timely for student success without compromising their health. They also get to decrease their wait times. Admissions and enrollment resources are more available, additional communication channels, longer and more interactive advising sessions, increased opportunities to enroll. Here I've placed this mother and father joining a student in a virtual advising session that she planned while on campus. Walking by a certain section, you could easily plan this session at home, in the own comfort of your home, safe and efficient. Now, we're going to go over, as a college, the current student enrollment. Currently, SPC sits 10% lower than the budgeted amount for students for the summer semester. How does this affect the Tarpon Springs campus? Now, only having 6 advisors in total versus the 10 advisors they had last year, who are now tasked with getting students registered and helping SPC reach their budgeted goals. With only 3 advisors on campus per day, due to COVID-19 and also including their calendars being filled with scheduled appointments. The proposal will increase advisors' availability, increasing student enrollment, resulting in additional communication and services while providing safety for employees and students within COVID-19 protocol. Critical factors of success. Just to go over a few. Maintain overall student satisfaction on campus and virtually. Promote new systems to neighboring high schools. Track online advancements and issues just to stay ahead of curves and competition. The next slide is analyzing alternatives. I have 3 here. Adjusting salaries in order to additional advisors for departments, bring all employees back to campus, and place full importance on student enrollment and not on COVID-19 safety measures. And last but not least, continue to enroll students with the resources and process already in place. So just to kind of go over these 3 different options. As far as the first, adjusting salaries and hiring more advisors, well, the cost to create and integrate more virtual advising kiosks would be more valuable than hiring a new full-time advisor and less costly. This almost takes away the moral and current employees having to deal with financial adjustments because having salaries adjusted. Next, bringing employees back to campus. It is pretty much simple. You now place employees in harm's way of getting COVID-19 and not taking care of safety measures and maybe possibly having them with lower work ethic and advisors missing work due to COVID-19. Continuing enrollment with the resources and process already in place is the last one. Within enrollment, increasing staying with the enrollment resources may work, even though signs of needed advisors help assistance is showing up on campus daily. Last 2 quick benefits and risk. Potentially increasing enrollment are the benefits, and that's the biggest one. As far as the risk, wasting time in personal communication and short-term issues regarding computers and software at case are another risk. Last, closing recommendations. Just to start off, implementing plan. Implement virtual advising kiosks during current semester to gain familiarity with the current student body. Ask professors to provide assignments and extra credit for using or communicating with the virtual advising kiosks. Locate frequently trafficked locations on campus and advertise the kiosk is coming soon, just to make students aware. Again, thank you, and this is Antoine Sullivan's presentation.